What's going on, everybody? KGM is here. Live stream on a Thursday night. KGM live stream. KGM live stream. Let's see. Alrighty. How is everybody doing this evening? We're gonna tear down this RedCat vigilante. There's some things I want to get after, inspect, check out. So we'll see how this goes, guys. Hey, Chef Beardsley, what's up, my man? Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. I'm not rubbing nothing in, buddy. I'm not rubbing anything in.
Don't hate the player, hate the game, buddy. Don't hate the player, buddy, hate the game. It's not my fault.
Gonna inspect some things on this vigilante. See how much of this stuff. Ooh, I got plenty. So, gonna crack some stuff open, take a look inside, and see how it looks. My first real experience with this RC, seeing it is brand new. I've watched a lot of videos on it, but I haven't really dove into my own yet. Considering I just got it yesterday. Just got it yesterday. There it is, sitting in the back. Oh, there it is. Haha.
It's almost as big as my head.
Put a fresh shave on this today. Give her a wax. I know. Wait till the first run when it's caked and packed. That's what happens, man. Nature of the beast, especially with the terrain you have. That's gonna get everywhere. It's gonna be just as bad as pit dirt. Just as bad as pit dirt, man. It's not Mickey Mouse. That's pit dirt. Get some of this stuff, some of this cow RC stuff. The cow RC wipes. Yep. Got a new fifth scale, guys. New fifth scale. And it's electric. Guys. Oi. Just gonna check in on the stream on my phone here, guys. Or Chef, if it's just Chef here. Sometimes it could be. You never know. Got 5 people watching right now, guys. So yeah, like I said, Fallout show. All right, well, I will get started, guys. Like I said, RedCat Racing, Vigilante. This is RedCat's new fifth scale release. It is a brushless 8S truck. Has Hobbywing the RedCat branded electronics made by Hobbywing is what I'm trying to say. I think it's a 1250 kV motor and a 160 amp ESC. So, I mean, it's a little light considering my Outcast has I think the Max 5 is 200 amp ESC, but we'll give it a go. The only other thing that kind of scares me is the 5 millimeter motor shaft. I'd prefer it to be an 8 millimeter motor shaft running 8S, but we'll see. I mean, it's not that I bash hard, it's that when I bash, I just, you know, it's like, who's got air control? Not this guy. Not this guy at all, man. I'm just out here to have fun. What's up, Mets? Mr. Mets RC, how we doing? Way to blow out everybody's eardrums with my greeting to Mets RC. This thing is a tank, guys. This is a beast. And these body clips, man. I don't know why I'm a sucker for body clips, but you get a set of body clips and they're sturdy body clips, you know? Mm. Look at it. Look at it. Chevy in the front, Ford in the back. I love it. It's got a nice look to it. Definitely cool, man. Definitely a cool body. It's going to be a shame to screw it up. Absolute damn shame. Oh, I'm going to take the tires off over here, guys. You can see me. That's what I'm doing. Tire removal. I just put these wheel nuts on hand tight yesterday for the sake of my unboxing video. Which, you know, I was filming more of my motorcycle than the RC, but sometimes that's how it goes, guys. Drive pins on this thing are kind of small. I'm interested to see if Rovin 24 millimeter hexes will fit on this because I have a bunch of them, and if they fit, I could put extended hexes on from Rovin. Not that this needs to be any wider that I know of yet, considering I haven't ran it myself yet. Just from watching other people's videos. I ordered a new pit mat for this today, or Sunday I ordered the pit mat to go on this bench over here. And according to my shipping from A-Main, it should have been here today, and lo and behold, it's not here. Still says shipping label created, waiting on item, and A-Main assures me that it left their warehouse, so I guess I can trust them. I guess I can trust that they sent it. These hubs are no joke, guys. Once I get you guys closer, you'll see. These bearing carriers and everything, they're no joke, man. John D, what's up, my man? What is up? JMs, how we doing? Yeah, USPS, man. The guy at A-Main told me, he's like, yeah, it left the warehouse. They probably just missed the scan when they picked it up. He said sometimes there's so many boxes when they pick these things up that the guy picking them up misses a scan somewhere and it doesn't get registered, and then it won't register any of the other scans after that. I don't know. I believe them. Could have been all bullshit. Yeah, you know what else stinks is Smart Post when it starts at FedEx and then goes to the post office because then the tracking gets all screwed up. I'm like a little kid on Christmas when it comes to RC tracking. I'm all over it, man. All over it. Thanks, Pete. How we doing? Hmm. Mr. Pete, man, Mr. Pete, the man with the KGM logo plan. I'm hoping this truck is incredibly awesome. Huh. Text talk. I don't have that all set up. I get enough notifications. I hate it. Todd, I wish I had an answer for that. Unfortunately, I've never met Mr. YouTube, and I don't know who Mr. YouTube is. Um, I know there's a few people who have his personal phone number, but I don't have it. So I wish I could give you an answer on that, on why you're not getting notifications. So Shadow Ops, how we doing, man? How we doing? I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the sickness because all last week, every single person in my family was sick, and my wife got it on Sunday, and she's been sick all week. So I'm waiting for it, and I'm supposed to be going on vacation at the end of the month. So I just want to get it done and out of the way before I leave. No vodkas, guys. No vodkas. This is the finest spring water that I could be provided by Walmart. The finest great value spring water. So let's get this truck and frame down here. You can just see how, if anybody watched my unboxing video, I mentioned that it reminded me of an X-Max built, or X-Max build, I should say. You know, just a plastic chassis, rear mounted motor, and just a well built machine, is what I'm trying to say. Not saying that the X Max is a well built machine because I've seen my fair share of X Max failures, but um, this isn't, it's not so much that it's cheaper, it's just it could be better. So I don't know. We'll see. Everybody loves their X Maxes, and then there's this. I guess I don't know. Plus, it's not running Traxxas electronics, which you know they think they're the best at everything, and they don't let anybody have access to their programming and change it. So whatever, whatever. Let's see what's going on. Cyclone, what's up, man? Cyclone's here. Sorry, guys, I lost my train of thought. Uh, Sorry, guys. Lost my train of thought reading the chat. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back with you now. So, what I want to do is I want to service the center diff because I want to put thicker fluid in it. And then I also want to gear up. I've got an assortment of Mod 1 pinions here that I'm going to gear up with. I haven't decided. It's got an 18 tooth in it. So we'll see how she goes. So if I remember in the videos I've been watching, you have to flip it over to access the center diff. So what I'm going to do is take this center body support tower off, start from there. Real simple, just going to pull these screws. Pull them, pull them, pull them. Pull them out, pull them out, pull them out, pull them out. All right. Come on. Pull these out. And I'll reinsert the screws into their home so that I don't lose them. Just something I like to do sometimes. Hey, I don't know what's going on with these notifications, guys. I thought if you could re-ring the bell, it would help, but I think it only worked once for Todd, right? And now you're saying you didn't get it again? I don't know. It could be an iPhone thing too, Todd, where you're could be a thing with your iPhone. I don't know. I wish I knew. I wish I had an answer for you. So I want to grease these dips too. And if I remember with watching the video to get into this, there are screws that you have to take out up here. One. See, that's why I don't like to buy new releases, because I like watching the videos to see how to work on them first. Those are all the same size. Have to remember where the four exact same screws go, man. Sometimes I get a little complacent, and when I put these together, I miss a screw here or there. Not the end of the world, though. Sometimes they're just a little bit shorter than they were when they came from the factory. When you put them back in, that's all. Yeah, ain't that body sweet, Pete? Sweet Pete. So this is a two-piece chassis here, which is kind of strange. And I don't know if that was RedCat just being cheap, or there's a design, uh, it's designed that way for a reason. I don't know, but that's what we got here to deal with. Two-piece chassis. I think I saw Thunder RC snapped his in half today, and I can only imagine how he did that. I think he posted that. I don't know. I watch Rocky sometimes, but I don't keep up with him too much. Does seem like a great dude, though. All right, so we got that out. There's your center diff. Sweet Pete. Sweet Pete. So, what is holding this back? All right. There's two screws right here. One and two. And this should release the whole rear half of the truck. So this is modular in a sense. Yep, there it is. There's the rear. So just like that, you can pull this, and then I'm going to get that nasty grease out of there, because that's nasty. I'm going to put some decent grease in there. I don't like that thick, nasty grease. Yo, what's up, Addicted? What's up, Hybrid? And Jeff. Jeff, what's up, my man? Mr. Billet himself. I'm just going to set this here. Dude, this body's sick. Sickening, as Mr. Hybrid would say. So, in order to get the center diff out, you have to take the rest of this bottom plate off to what I saw in the videos, the RC Guy Garage wrench videos, and gotta get these out of there. I love this drill. Oh, it's on one. It's on one bar. I'm gonna lose it. All right, so let's get this center brace off. Try to keep all these screws where they belong. I hope everybody's had a wonderful week so far. After all, it is Thursday, so soon to be Friday. Soon to be Friday. TGIF tomorrow, guys. TGIF. Pardon me while I take every screw out of the bottom of this thing. Let's see if I can. Alright, so yes, I can get this. So it looks like this front part, this front skid plate, is overlapped onto this center. So I will have to take this out too. Kurtz, what's up, man? How we doing? That's right, Jeff. Can't take it with you, right, man? All right. Slash Raptor, how we doing? All right, take that out of there. We got our center section. Diff oil change, and we are gearing up. Gearing up on it. So I'm not going to touch the front or rear yet until I feel it out. But I am going to mess with the center diff because I can. I'm not going to get too incredibly carried away with the thickness of the oil on that. Ugh. All right. Got those 3 screws there. I'll forget where they are or where they go later. Take that skid plate off, set it to the side. Like I said, guys, I'm trying to keep all these screws where they belong just because it is my first time cracking into this thing. So pull that center diff out. Ooh, bearing. Don't want to lose the bearing. Set that on the stand right here. Specific size, I'm not sure. So Traxxas scales are all screwed up. And I've said this a few times, and I don't know if I've said it on camera, but I've said it to, my friends in good company. And I feel like Traxxas, their scales are all screwed up. Like they say that the Revo is a 10th scale. No way. I consider the Revo an 8th scale. I don't even know what they have to consider the X Max a 5th scale. There's no way that they don't. All right. So I can access this front diff just the way this is. I mean, it's loose. There's, like, I don't know. For a basher, I feel like it's too thin for me, but we're just going to put more grease on top of it and roll with it. There's a very, very light coating of grease on these gears here, guys. Super incredibly light. Just a film coating just to keep the rust off of them. Backlash feels perfect. The mesh backlash feels perfect from the factory. Lotus, what's up, man? What's up, Lotus? Everything about Eastside RC is neat and clean, tight and right. That's for sure, man. All right. So here's this center diff. It's definitely not as tight as I would like it to be. I mean, the Outcast came from the factory with what feels like 20 million in it. I think when I live streamed that one, because I did live stream my Outcast. I think Chef and Gus were there when I put it all together. And if I remember correctly, I tore it all down thinking I was going to earplug it, and it already had 20 million in it. So center diff, especially on something that I'm going to be bashing like this, I feel has to be damn near locked up. And if you want to see inside here, there's pert near no fluid in it at all. It's completely just dry. I mean, it's wet, but it's still dry in the same sense. JRs, what's up, man? So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to put 1 million in here, and don't think I'm an RC Guy Garage fanboy or anything, but I'm going to keep talking because I've been watching his videos on this. He's having a thermal expansion issue with his, and I'm going to just add 1 million, but I'm not going to completely pack it like I normally would with a diff like this. I'm just going to get enough in there to make it tighter. I'm not going to worry so much about having a bunch of air in it either. It's going to be what it's going to be, This stuff is like frozen honey. Brings me back to my teenage years. Sorry, that was a bad innuendo. All right. Alrighty. Yeah, Kurt. Thanks, Jeff. Tighten her up. That's right, man. Just gotta. Mr. Jeff. Put my finger in there and just kind of agitate it around a little bit. Let it work its way to the lower part of the case. And then I'll put a little bit more in there, little extra taste there. And then we'll put her back together. Like I said, I don't want to pack it completely full. Just enough to thicken it up a tad more. I was going to earplug it until I saw that problem with the thermal expansion. So I don't want to do that. I should probably just buy a new center diff now and have it, or at least the spider gears, have it in stock for when the inevitable happens. Yo, Force Hobbies, how we doing, man? How we doing? Force Hobbies, you should see. I don't know what's going on with these Bills, buddy. They're making very poor off-season decision moves. Something's going on here, man. Looking good for the Dolphins this year. I hate to say it, but Brandon Bean got bent over with that Stephon Diggs trade, that's for sure. That is for sure. I love this screwdriver because once it hits torque, you can kind of just hold it loose and it'll come out of your hand just like that. Heck yeah, man. Rodney Darvin, what's up, buddy? Ordering yours next Tuesday. That's what I like to hear. Sarge, what's up, man? No, I got it from A Main. I had no idea Fearless had these in stock. I forgot that they're a RedCat dealer. I totally forgot that they were a RedCat dealer. I should have looked to see if they had it in stock. I would have loved to give Dan and Irene the business. They're super nice people, too. So, it's much tighter now, guys. A lot tighter than it used to be, that's for sure. All right, what am I looking for now? I'm looking for this. We're going to put some of this udder butter in there. I've been using this stuff. I've said it a couple times. I'm not too convinced that it's a proprietary blend. I have an inkling on what I think it is. But nonetheless, it's grease. And I bought it and I'm going to use it. We're just gonna give her some grease. And if it leaks out, it leaks out, man. That's what brake clean's for, right? Then we're gonna go full send with this, guys. Full send. New theme I'm going with is full send on this with this RC. Full send. Full send. All right, just kind of roll that in there, work it in there. Stuff looks like mayonnaise. but it's thin and sticky. So see how she rolls, man. See how she rolls. That's the sound you want to hear. Is that grease? KGM, ASMR, diff grease. You ever see them creeps on the YouTube shorts doing the ASMR stuff? That's what they are. They're creeps. It's weird. I don't understand it. Some people get off on it though. I don't know. Not my cup of tea. That's for sure. So pick this up a little bit again. Get that back in there. Seat. Get this spline seated. All right. I do like that this is like a keyed spline. I don't know if you can see that. It's like a keyed spline for these out drives. I do like that. There's no pins to break. But in the same sense, there's splines to snap. But I have a feeling that you could probably break a few teeth before you have a catastrophic failure, but I could be wrong on that. And I don't know if I should put more grease in here. I don't think so. I'm just gonna leave it dry. Not many. Maybe a little bit. I'll just put a little taste on her. Just a little. You know, guys, just a little. Little at 12 and 6. 12 and 6 on the clock, guys. We'll just, don't have to be much. It's not going to hurt it. Oh. Sarge has been doing real good, man. Glad to see Sarge back in action on the RC YouTubes. That dude is posting videos daily, or at least I wouldn't want to say daily and hold him to it, but he's been putting the work in, man. He's like a phoenix rising from the ashes. So, line these splines back up and slide the rear end back on. There it is. She be in there. As Jeff would say, what does Jeff say? She's in there like swimwear. In there like swimwear. So, how do I want to do this? I'm going to put all this front part back on first. Center goes in. No. This one goes in. We'll put this one in first. Oh, I took those two screws out and I didn't even need to. Why did I do that? I don't know. Yeah, Jeff, that build came out super. I like that. The Demon Killer. Just going to put these back in a crisscross fashion. All right. Get those two back in. Here's our center. I don't believe this is directional at all. So you heard me say it, guys. So when I'm complaining and moaning that it's not going back together, you heard me say, oh, I don't believe it's directional. Oh. I bet those are all in the nylocks. Yep, those got to be in the nylocks. Where did I lose them, guys? The captured nylocks. They get me every time. Oh no, it's the center support. Gotta push up on it. So, oh, I'm fumbling. Fumble! So your center support here, guys. See me jiggling it? That's where the bottom threads into. So you gotta push up on that. Yep, that's the right screw. Before I put a random screw off the bench into it. Jump back into the chat. What's up, Pyro1? What's up, man? How we doing? Haven't seen you in a bit. Hope all is well. I was almost worried out you were one of the guys I lost when I started doing all the electric stuff. So these two in the corner here, I'm going to pull these out. We're going to put some Loctite in them because those do thread into the steering posts. So I'll get these all lined up. Get everything started. Get you guys back in the frame. It's so big it don't fit on the whole screen. All right. So yeah, I don't use blue Loctite on this stuff. I'm using the purple Loctite. Thanks, Sean. But yeah, I Loctite everything, man. All right. Oh, the DeWalt is saying, I need a charge, buddy. Just check these for snug. All right, that's back on there. Stick some grease in this rear section. It's Jeff's Tech Tip, purple Loctite. Yeah, guys, look at that drive gear down there. It's not. It doesn't even have a lick of grease on it. They put this real thick crap grease on there. We'll use this stuff. Keep using this stuff till it's gone. Paid for it, why not? But when I get into these full send moments with this, I'm gonna go with the full send on this, guys. Full send. That's a term that everybody uses in the RC hobby, and nobody does it, including myself. I don't. If I send something, it's on an accident. Total accident. I'm a very conservative RC basher. Alright, I'll just kind of get these splines lined back up. Get the old back plate back on. The black skiddy. The back skiddy. Excuse me. I misspoke there. The back skid plate. Oh, just hit the camera, guys. Sorry about that. The driver's saying, help me. There's no lipo. There's no low voltage cut up on this lipo. Run it till she's done. All right. All right, that's done. Dunzo. All right. So flip it back over. Get the ones through the top. Get those ones back in there. I could be putting this all back together and have to take that all apart again to change that motor gear, that pinion. That one sounded like it's stripped. Oops. It's all right, the other side's tight. I made up for it. Other side is tight. Yeah, Jeff's been testing that 2222, the 2222 MS for a while, man. That one, I don't see any extra screws laying around, so that's good. Get these two bad boys in there. This front bumper. Oh, those go through the top. My bad. They go through the top. Knocking over the radial for the Grom. Yeah, maybe. If it falls out. Maybe I'll put Loctite on the stripped one if it falls out. Alright. So I got the diff work done as much as I wanted to. I'll put that guy on the charge. I use super glue on the stripped ones also, and then I've also put real thin wire in and used it as a shim, and it remakes it makes new thread again. Does that make sense? So let me get these, at least one of them, out of the way for some easeability of wrenching on this brushless motor. Nothing's wrong with it, Force. Just some PM, some preventative maintenance before we get after it. I've been watching a lot of videos on this, and I know that there's stuff that needs to be fixed or just addressed, especially with what I'm trying to achieve as far as driving style. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. We're going to crack into this diff. Or not the diff. You see how this motor's meshed. Let's see how it comes out. Because then I'm going to change the pinion. I want to gear up. Before I even run it, I'm gearing up. And that's just my preference. There are spots where I still use the blue, though. The blue Loctite. It's very few and far between since I've been using the purple. Is there... am I missing a screw on this? I need my flashlight. So theoretically, this should be removing itself, but it's not. Where am I? What am I hung up on? Does it just... oh, there's another screw. Is it screwed through the... must be screwed through the motor face. No, how... I don't know. Alright, so that slides out. This piece here, this guard, it slides out with the whole motor. And I took the wrong side of the... I took the wrong bar out, so we're going to take this little chassis brace out too. Those weren't tight, and if I'm looking at this correctly, these also thread into aluminum. Yep, they're captured in this aluminum bar, so you guys are going to want to put Loctite here on these aluminum crossbars. Alright, that's meshed well. This actually looks like it's going to be a super simple RC to mesh, and that was Loctited in there. Your motor screw, that was Loctited in there well. You can see it on there. My pasty white complexion. Hold on a minute. It's a Hobby Wing, a RedCat rebrand. It's a Hobby Wing. It's a 160 amp. I looked up the part number on Hobby Wing. I don't think they sell it separately. So this motor should be free and slide out of the mesh brace now. So yeah, that slides out with the motor. And you got an M1 18 tooth pinion here. So there is a pin here, guys. So this pinion runs a spur which transfers power to the second idler gear, and then that's your final drive. So there is a pin in here that can break on this spur gear here. So you definitely have some decent gear transfer, power transfer via the gears before you actually get to the center diff. So it's not an instant power. And they notched out this mesh plate for you to get a driver in there, which is awesome. And I should probably go right for the heat on this, but I'm not going to. And I'm going to strip it out probably and be upset with myself. It wasn't even that tight. Alright, so that's an 18 tooth. I'm going to set that aside. I think I'm going to go 20. And if I get too hot, I can always gear back down. I'm going to go with a 20. Get some Loctite on the screw here and plop her back in there. Hey, what's up, Chris? How we doing, man? Chef Beardsley's back in the house. In the house, man. Definitely an interesting RC to wrench on, that's for sure. But I do like how they notched out this mesh plate. I might have bought some chintzy Amazon gears, so hopefully this will break before anything else. Oops. Oh well. It happens. That's tight. Hopefully the gear will snap before the motor shaft. If that's the case. Get some backlash set. Like that. I like that backlash a lot. And I forgot to include this piece. So that goes there. I can do it again. Practice makes perfect, right? That's too tight. All right. A little too much. I like that. That's what I listen for. That noise. And if it's wrong, oh well. You know, There's a million ways to skin a cat. That's mine. That's my way. 60% of the time, I'm wrong every time. Just ask my wife. 60% of the time. Heck yeah, Jeff. Get that bison in you, man. Have a good night, Jeff. All right. So this might be the extent of the gear that you're going to be able to get on this before you have to try and reposition the motor, because I don't think I'm going to be able to get that. I think it's just out of reach. Yep. I get it. Nope. I'm going to have to loosen this up. Loosen it. And then just kind of slide it in, and hopefully I don't lose that mesh. I think 20 is going to be your max before you have to try and start fiddling with the motor. That's pretty tight. Dang. That mesh is too tight. I'm going to have to try and take this back off and then spin the motor and see if I can get it farther away from the, farther away on the mesh plate. Or just drill out the mesh plate. That would be the next easiest thing. Dremel this piece here up top, the slot. I don't know if you're going to get that. Come on, man. Let's see. Cool. Halo TV show. Never seen it. Never seen it. Oh, that kind of aggravates me. Do I just put the 19 on there and say no? Or do I put a rag over it and just file it real quick? I could do that. Just run a file through there real quick and just make it's the slightest amount of room it needs. So slight, guys. So small. So what I think I'm going to do is now, this may not be the right way to do it, but this is the way KGM is going to do it. KGM is going to find the correct size drill bit. KGM is just going to take his drill and just make that a little bit wider. That's all KGM is going to do. That's a little too tight. These are metric drill bits. Metric. That's the right size. I'm going to hook it up to my drill, and I'm just going to kind of go slow. Know what I'm saying? Before I run it, you like my garage slippers, man? These are my Garage-Asins. Before running it, Force, definitely the Outcast. may be enough. It just needed just a little bit. Just a little bit of modification. No shavings into the mesh. We're good. We're good, guys. A little bit more, guys. A little bit more. I don't want to put too much stress on that screw there. That way, if I gotta go higher at some point, I can. You know what I mean? If I want to go with like a 21 or a 22, might as well just kind of get it going while I'm doing it, right? That's good. Metal shavings never hurt nothing either, guys. It's all roughage for the gear system. It's like fiber. Oh, let's see this one. This one in here. That's what they're trying to go for, man. It's an X-Max clone. Alright, I got it. Hear that? That's what I listened for, that little click, 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 click. I don't do the sheet of paper. Although receipt paper works the best, I don't do that. I trust my gut, and it's always wrong. Oh, did I just do it again with this piece? I don't know. That slides in there. Must have just been stuck the way it was before. Yes, it's a rebranded Hobby Wing. A lot of RedCat electronics are rebranded Hobby Wings. So, whenever you see them on sale, guys, pick them up. Everyone's like, oh, that's RedCat. I'm not going to run that. It's a Hobby Wing. Why did that get tight again? Oh, man. Why did that get tight again? It's pouring outside. It's pouring. Too tight. Come on. Gotta fight the mesh brace tonight, guys. Gotta fight the mesh plate. Honestly, you probably could just slot the whole thing right to the end of it, and it would be fine. But I'm not going to do that. Looks like the Max 6. That's what people swap the Max X Max with. Huh. Interesting, Chef. It could be. I looked, I said this earlier in the stream. I was trying to look up the part number on Hobby Wing, and I haven't found very much information. Even the motor, that I looked up the part number, it didn't even have anything on it. I'm not farting around that time. I'm just making it work. Get the Mrs. Doubtfire going. I'm going to mute you guys real quick. Hopefully, third time's a charm on this one. Oh, it depends on where you were. Force, I was able to see it. Um, Actually, it was crazy because the cloud cover, I was able to witness it without the glasses. But, we kept the glasses on and we were taking them on and off, but you could almost see it better at some points without the glasses. I mean, there was people coming from all over. Niagara Falls was the hot spot. That's where everybody wanted to be. But once that thing hit totality, man, that was a cool experience. Still not enough, man. Still not enough. Still not enough. Keep going at it. Keep going at it, man. That stinks. You had to work. I'm just completely foobarring this thing, but I really don't care. It's mine. I'll do it if I want. All right, let me mute again. Yeah, guys, I was muted the whole entire time. I was muted the whole entire time. What's up, Othna guy? I'm getting really aggravated with it. I muted it so that I could vacuum, and then I forgot to unmute it. I do that all the time. All right, we're going for the drill one more time. I should have pulled the entire motor plate right out, but I didn't. I don't even know how that attaches. Yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening. We're going to continue doing what we're doing here, the way we're doing it. I'm going to run this right to the extent as I can. I'm unmuted. Come on, man. See you later, Force. Thanks for stopping by, man. I'm not going to unmute for the vacuum this time so you guys can hear me. Sorry if you hate vacuums. Literally. That's the last. Oh, it's so aggravating. Why can't they just leave things the way they come from the factory? Why do I have to be different? Oh, that literally has to be. Where's my flashlight? Where's my flashlight? There it is. Not the intended break-in procedure on this. Off the guy says, right on, man. Who knows, guys? I'm just winging it. Life's a garden. Gotta dig it. Surprisingly, I'm not getting as many metal shavings as you would expect into there. I'm catching most of them, if not all of them. That's what I like. Now it's what I like. Just slot it, he says. It's done. I'm not touching it again. It's done. I, I've said it 6 times the noise I like to listen for when I'm meshing my gears. And each time I've said it, I've had to change it. Now you're going to snap the screw if you keep going, buddy. Just, it's meshed. It's meshed good. Decent backlash on it. I like it. It's done. Putting it to bed. Put it to bed, guys. That's all she wrote. All these tiny, teeny, tiny screws back in. Baby driver. There's Loctite on it, man. Plenty of Loctite. I Loctited them the first and second time I put them in there. So not only was there Loctite on the bolt, it was worked into the threads too. Mm-hmm. Yep. And then we just gotta get this guy. All right. Good. That's taken care of. All right. We're done with the drill. That's done. And then, yeah, I mean, I can finish the rest off camera. So, what do you guys think, man? How do you guys feel that this is built? I am quite impressed with just how everything is engineered on it. The way that they built the drivetrain and everything. It seems like it's going to be a decent truck. Um, I just got to go through and Loctite everything else. My driver died. That's kind of why I'm stopping. But I'm glad I got that pinion changed out. If it's too high, it's too much gear, I'll gear it down. But we'll see. I got my Outcast geared 1-to-1, but that's also running 200 amp ESC, 800 kV motor. This is kind of a high kV. For fifth scale, at least. You know, The Hobby Wing's been like 1100 or 800. I think Spectrum's system is 780 or something like that. The Spectrum, I don't know. A lot of the electric stuff is still Greek to me. Looks beefy. It came with an 18, so I went two higher than stock, which we'll see. I mean, I didn't think I'd see a difference with one tooth, so I put two on there. See what happens. If it if it cooks the motor, then I guess I cooked the motor. I mean, it's all trial and error, man. It's a new RC. It's a release, it's the first release item type deal where there's going to be kinks to be ironed out, and then they're going to come out with a version two or version 1.5. So, but guys, with that being said, I'm going to end it tonight. It's 10 o'clock, around 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I got to work tomorrow. It's pouring. I think I'm going to just turn it in for the night. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves here tonight. Liked looking over the new truck with me, this new RedCat. I'll bring the body over here one last time. Everybody can see just how beautiful she is. Look how nice she is, man. Look at her. Would you just look at it? Look at it. Would you just look at it? It's beautiful. It's a beautiful truck, man. The old vigilante. So I think this weekend I'm going to try and run it. The weather's going to be crap. So I'll probably be running it somewhere in the rain like I've been running everything else in the rain somewhere. But all right, guys. Appreciate everybody watching. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for all the likes tonight, guys. I appreciate it. You guys are great. Uh, I'll catch you all on the next one.